Hello YouTube, this is BUB'S Comics coming at you with a contest announcement. We're going to be doing our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Thank you so much to all of you that helped make this happen. I'm very glad to be in the 1K club, if you will. It's so much fun doing this channel. I have such a good time. I have such a good time in the comic book community at large, and the YouTube community, the Instagram community. It's been so much fun. Building my collection and sharing it with all of you is primarily what we do. And then also, of course, on Monday nights, we do the No Faces comic chat. That's a lot of fun. Live shows going on. And then, of course, you know, I'm always bouncing around in the chat sections and in other people's channels. And it's just been a huge fun time for me. I've really enjoyed it. My family's enjoyed it along with me. It's just been a lot of fun, and I want to thank you all for getting me to 1,000. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the contest. It's gonna be very simple. Here's what I want. I found out while going through my CLZ app, as most of you know, I put all my comics in the app so that I can keep a database of them, right? And so in doing that, I found out I have no books where the title starts with a Q. None. I have not a single one. I looked in my comic cabinet, which you know I'm very proud of and I love to death, and I actually made a tab, a divider for a Q, and I have nothing in between it and the next. So it's like, okay, I guess I don't have any books with a title of Q starting out. So here's what I want you to do. To all my subscribers out there, the rules are simple. You got to be subbed to the channel, obviously. You have to make a video. This is going to be a video entry because I want to see the book. So show me the best book or books. You can show as many as you'd like from your collection that start with the letter Q. Now, if you try and get sneaky and pull some other crap on me, if it doesn't actually load in the CLZ app as a book that starts with a Q, so check the indicia, check the inside cover, and make sure it starts with a Q. Then it qualifies. And if you do that, you get an entry into the contest. And I'm going to do a random. We're going to do this as my good buddy Bueller, Comics with Bueller, said when he did one of his, a Thunderdome style. So that's how we're doing this one. It's going to be a big stack of books, and winner takes all, except that there will be a secondary prize, and I'll get to that after I show these off. I'll get to the secondary kind of entry that I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and show off the prizes. First off, you guys know me, I'm not a condition snob. I'm not going for high grade. So if you're looking for a bunch of high grade books, go somewhere else. These are going to be some low, mid grade books, whatever. But that being said, the first book up for grabs is Uncanny X-Men 266, a very low copy of this book. But if you don't have one, here's one. It is complete. So there you go, a low grade copy of X-Men 266, first appearance of Gambit, of course. Then we'll switch it up. You know, we're not only about Marvel here on this channel. We also have Gotham by Gaslight. This one is actually a pretty good grade. There's a little tiny nick at the bottom. Other than that, I would say it's almost near mint. So there you go. Gotham by Gaslight. A great, if you guys haven't read this, enter just so you have a chance to read this. It is a great story. They've made an animated movie based on it. It's just fantastic. Next, we got Wolverine number 80. This is, of course, the first appearance of X-23 in the test tube, when she's a test tube, baby. There you go. Next, keeping with Wolverine, we got Wolverine 131. You guys know I'm a Wolverine fan, and yes, you can check that right there. This is the first print recalled edition, so this has the racial slur in it. So if you don't like those, don't enter, or if you like it, give it to somebody. You know, if you want to enter but you don't want this book, give it to somebody. But the point is, it's a recalled book. It's pretty cool. So that's what I'm down with. Return of Wolverine number 1. This is a Neil Adams exclusive store variant. So there you go. Return of Wolverine number 1. Neil Adams cover. We got Astonishing X-Men. I don't know who did this cover, but it's one of the more sought after covers for the Astonishing X-Men run. So I hope y'all appreciate that. I'm including this because it's one of my favorite runs. Really, it's fantastic. I love it from beginning to end. I love this story, so it's great. There you go. Astonishing X-Men. That's the Whedon and Cassidy run. Next, we got a little minor key here. We got the New Avengers number 4. This is the first appearance of Maria Hill, and just a fantastic Spider-Woman cover by David Finch. You guys know I'm going to be giving these are all Bub books. These are all books that, of course, are coming out of my personal collection that I want to share with you all because I absolutely love them. So every book in here is a top-rated book for me. Here is New Avengers number 15, a Frank Cho cover, which is just killer. Look at that. You guys know I'm a Spider-Woman fan, and I likes the ladies. Look at that. Fantastic. We got a low-grade copy of Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 1. Look at that. Looking pretty good. I do believe it's the Blue Galactus variant, although I think that there's actually more Blue Galactus ones than there are not, but there you go. Next, if this doesn't scream Bub book, I don't know what does. It's Tomb Raider Journeys number 1, the Adam Hughes variant. I remember when I had to hunt this book down, so I'm sharing this for you all. I do have another copy. Most of these books I have at least one other copy of, so happy to share this with you all. That deserves a close-up. Check out that Adam Hughes goodness. Maybe the most realistic Adam Hughes he's ever done. So next, I like Greg and Tim Hildebrandt. I think this one is just Greg Hildebrandt. But there you go, Star Trek Year 5, number 1. Just a great Star Trek Hildebrandt cover. I want this prize box. You should know this came from BUB'S Comics. Everything in here is stuff I love. Wolverine, variants, recalled books, first appearances, beautiful women. It's just everything you could ask for. There's another killer one. That's a Joshua Middleton Batgirl cover. Look at that. Just keeping it coming with the fire here. We got an art germ, Catwoman. This is Catwoman number whatever it is. And there you go. Catwoman number whatever. You're going to love it. But it's got the homage to the Batman the Animated Series, which was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. So there you go. Here's Catwoman number 4. Another art germ book. And this book, every time I see it for reasonable, I buy it. You guys have any books like that? You can put it in the comments below, but it doesn't count as an entry. But every time I see this book, I buy this book. So here it is. Superman number 204. I just love that Jim Lee cover. It's fantastic. I'd be lying if I said I still had only 2 copies left. And I got more than that. But it's a fantastic book. I absolutely love it. And we'll throw in a couple of freebies here. Super low grade, but here's Swamp Thing number 8, Bernie Wrightson. Just to remind you that I do like the Bronze Age horror books and Bernie Wrightson. Here's another House of Secrets number 107, another Bernie Wrightson book. So very low grade, but still there. And then here we'll finish it off with nice art germ, Supergirl number 18. In my opinion, perhaps art germ's best work. So you tell me if you agree with that. So there you go. That's going to be the prize package. Let me go ahead and start off by saying that you've already got the simple rules. Okay, so a couple of quick house cleaning things. Is this going to be international? You're killing me. You're killing me. It's going to be a big box of books. So what I'll say is, if you're an international, please join in, make a video, and I will work something out. Either I'll get this batch of books to you, or I'll get you a gift card or something like that, whatever makes you happy. But we'll work something out. If you're international, feel free to join in. I just have too many subscribers from Canada and the UK and Australia and other places as well, and I just don't want to knock any of those people out. They've got me to where I am, and I want to honor that. So thank you to everyone. I'm not going to have you pay anything, so either it's going to be on me, or I will, or we'll make something. We'll make it work. Of course, 18 or over must be a subscriber. Find me a book. The best book in your collection that you own that you can show on a video that starts with the letter Q. That's what we're doing. And as a secondary prize, I'm going to pick one of those books and purchase it for myself. And I'll show. So first we'll have the show off of the winner. We'll do a random drawing. Everybody gets one entry. It's very simple. You just enter with a video entry and you're in. That's it. That's all you got to do. Just show a video showing your favorite. It could be 30 seconds. I don't care. So do that. And then if you'd like, if I like the book that you show the best, then I'm going to highlight your book as well after the drawing. And I'm going to purchase that book. And when I do, I will get a prize for that individual separately. So it won't be any of these books. It might be a gift card, or maybe if I know them really well, or if I know the channel really well, might be a personalized item or something from my collection. And I'm thinking about even doing a commission and having a commission sent to that person. So that's what we're dealing with. So we have the main prize here, and then as a secondary prize, if I choose your book, then you'll get an additional prize. And if you're the same person who wins all this randomly and I choose your book, I'll still throw in an extra prize for you as well. So everybody gets one entry randomized for this stack of books, and then we'll also do a secondary prize for the book that I like best. And that's just the way I like to roll. Yeah, we'll give one out for on luck's sake, if you will, but then I also like a little bit of skill in there. Find me a good book. I mean a good one. And I'm going to be happy to put it in my app and put it in my collection and keep it forever until I get rid of it. So, so there you go. I hope y'all appreciate that. That's it. Very simple. That's what we got going on. And we'll catch you next time on BUB'S Comics. Oh, that's right. When does it end? He says. When does it end? June 1st. I believe it's a Monday. So that gives you about 2 weeks to get this done. And basically, when I wake up in the morning on Monday, I'm going to, that's it. That ends the contest. And I'll be looking through to see what goes on. So if you get it in real late on a Sunday night, fine. Tag your video in this, or at least tell me that you made a video so I can go to your channel and check it out. But hopefully you'll put a link to your video in a comment below. That way I can find it. It gets really hard to find these videos if you don't do that. So make sure that you link it down below, or at least tell me I made a video, please check my channel, and I'll do that. Okay? Preferably a link. But if you're not tech savvy enough for that, you're still A-okay with my book. So that's what we got going on. If I forgot anything, leave it in the comments below. I'll answer it. But I think that should get it. So there you go. It's BUB'S Comics big 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We're going to do a contest. I haven't one done in a really long time. So I hope you appreciate this and that you enjoy it and have a good time. Send me your stuff. Let me know what you got in the Q section. And that's it. So for BUB'S Comics, which is me, we'll catch you next time, and remember to read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.